story's true. On Vancouver Island with the morning dew, Roman's out working with grapple in sight, keeping pipes warm through the frosty night. He does not want those pipes to freeze like some loser pipes in a winter breeze. What I just sang, give it some swipes. Roman actually loves those pipes. Roman found a tree at Funky Forest. Wind blew it down, bro, that storm was the hardest. Grabbed his Makita chainsaw flexing, chopped it up quickly like it's nothing to question. He hauled those logs to the splitter, no lie. Split them up clean, didn't even try. Stacked them under cover, staying lit, ready for the fire that heat's legit. No cap, Roman's hustle's real. Wood for the fire, keeping it chill. Gotta stay grinding, stacking it right, keeping the dudes and dudettes warm all through the night. No cap, Roman's hustle's real. Wood for the fire, keeping it chill. Gotta stay grinding, stacking it right, keeping the dudes and dudettes warm all through the night. He hauled those logs to the splitter, no lie. Split them up clean, didn't even try. Stacked them under cover, staying lit, ready for the fire that heat's legit. No cap, Roman's hustle's real. Wood for the fire, keeping it chill. Gotta stay grinding, stacking it right, keeping the dudes and dudettes warm all through the night. This is a test. This is a test of your attention span. Can you look at this footage of clouds of funky forest for 20 seconds? I know 20 seconds seems like forever, but I believe in you. I'm grateful for the birds up in the sky. Clean air to breathe, feels so high. Funky forest, campground, mountains bold. Nature's wonders to behold. Thankful for the creek with water clear. The soothing sounds of fall so near. Ponds reflecting skies of blue. Amazing nature, old and new. Trails that went through towering trees. Different animals roaming free.
It's a bit windy today, and it's supposed to get even windier. Greetings from Fishboat Bay Park Beach. It's usually a beach, but today is high tide. That's about as high as it gets. And it's a very windy day. That probably doesn't help. Here's the first problem with this wind. A tree tipped over, fell right onto the bridge. This is Jacob Creek down there, and this is the bridge over Jacob Creek. And while the tree fell, it also took down the power line. And now there's power line right across the bridge, right across the road over there. There's another log, and people can't drive through. There's a bit of a backup already. This might take a while. We're all waiting for the BC Hydro truck to fix this. Let's talk about Princess Auto tarps, or specifically the ones that are brown on one side, green on the other. They are total junk. It takes about a year, and it doesn't matter where I use them. They might be stressed a little more, like here where there's wind, but even if I just cover something with them on the ground, after about a year they start coming apart into these little bits here. And the worst part is these bits, they are then carried all over the place by the wind, and they don't fall apart anymore. It's just those stringy bits come apart, and then you have that mess all over, and it sucks for nature, and it sucks for the animals and humanity and everyone. So stay away from these Princess Auto tarps. They have some decent products, but the tarps are definitely not one of those. The electricity is out, and that means there's no heat pump pumping any heat. And to get my hands back to operating temperatures, because they were about to fall off, I'm using this propane heater for now.
Big ships sail from Vancouver bound for the Pacific, but the bomb cyclone's path is anything but specific. The captain shouts, "No way, Jose, we're turning back now." Safety is the mission, no matter the how. Big ships sail from Vancouver bound for the Pacific, but the bomb cyclone's path is anything but specific. The captain shouts, "Launch is ready. 16 medley, always there for you when you need it. Open the can, yum yum yum. Juicy beans reflecting the light. Take a big bite, don't be shy. Bro, oh bro, later that day, oh do, but they're good for you."
Okay, that was the bomb cyclone. It was the bomb. It wasn't so much the bomb for the people over in Washington, because about 500,000 people are without electricity today. Here on the island, it's only about 10,000 people, but a bunch of trees came down, and I'm gonna go around and see if any trees came down here that are easy to access, and then if they're good wood, I'll probably cut some lumber. I'm driving around the property to see if there are any trees that just came down from that bomb cyclone. I've seen 2 so far that were, oh wait a second, it's a bit too high. Yeah, nothing else here. Anyways, whatever I find, I'm gonna try to cut right away and take it straight to the splitter. How convenient is this? This tree came down and it broke into pieces. So all I gotta do now is pick them up, and I have firewood. Same over here. Already in little bits. Came down from, oh right there it is. Came down from that side. There's actually this one annoying tree here that came down, and it's halfway into the road, so I'm gonna cut that into bits before it gets dark. Okay. Freie Fahrt für freie Bürger, which in English is free passage for free citizens.
Well, a cedar came down in the cyclone's roar. A mighty wind pushed, it toppled for sure. Out in funky forest where the tall trees bend, Roman saw a chance to make it useful again. He takes milk cut-offs from that old cedar tree, cuts on the length sort of precise as can be. With his hands and his heart, he built something fine. The shells from the storm, a new story to find. The air smelled like rain and the earth was still wet, but Roman got to work, no time to forget. With his tools and his vision, the plan came alive, turning storms wreckage into shells that would thrive. He takes milk cut-offs from that old cedar tree, cuts on the length sort of precise as can be. With his hands and his heart, he built something fine. The shells from the storm, a new story to find. Some see destruction, but he sees the art, finding new purpose, giving trees a fresh start. Funky forest keeps singing through the wind and the rain, and Roman keeps building where the wildness remains. He takes milk cut-offs from that old cedar tree, cuts on the length sort of precise as can be. With his hands and his heart, he built something fine. The shells from the storm, a new story to find. When the winds blow again and the storms rage and wail, funky forest will tell its own rugged tale of shells born from chaos, of hands strong and free, and a cedar that lives on near that old cedar tree.
Cyclone attacks Vancouver Island, that one was really violent. No electricity along the coast, Roman ain't having no morning toast. So inconvenient, some trees in the bend. Cyclone attacks Vancouver Island, that one was friggin' violent. No electricity along the coast. Roman ain't having no morning toast. So inconvenient, some trees were bent.